Thanks for joining us for another episode, where I leave Lady Musgrave Island and head for Pancake Creek, take a bushwalk to the only lighthouse open to the public in Queensland, spend a very rolly night at Hummocky Island, and head for the lovely Keppel Islands for some snorkeling, meeting along the way a very famous yachtswoman and author of 12 books. Can you guess who it is? Here's a recap of the trip so far, totaling approximately 950 miles. Goodbye, Lady Musgrave. It's been an honour. It's been just such a special time out here. I will be back for sure. And let's get down to Pancake Creek. That's about 37 or 38 nautical miles. Not much breeze today, only about 6 or 7 knots. So we're motor sailing the first section of it and see if the breeze fills in. But I've got a feeling it's going to get even lighter.
Who thinks this little fishy's gonna attract some other bigger fishies? This little devil. Look at him with his red belly. He's like a little red belly black snake. I'm going to put this on. See what happens. Chuck it.
Now apparently they say your boat is the biggest fish magnet. So if you've only got one lure, keep it fairly close to the boat. So I'll give that a go. I've just set us up in what's called wing on wing. It's pretty light breeze, so I don't know if I need the braces or the extra ropes for the spinnaker pole to keep it out. But I want to run directly downwind to Pancake Creek, so it's very light breeze, so I think this rig will work okay. I need to make up some lengths of shock cord, this stretchy stuff, so I can put the second solar panel on the dodger, which is the canvas part that covers the entry into the inside of the boat. You just tie a simple overhand knot right at the end. Then pull it back through into the body of the thing with a little clip, which sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Yeah, there it goes in. And then this just goes through the adjustable part like that. Then you can adjust it to whatever length you want and put it in between the gripper to close it. That's one done. Always good to have a knife in the cockpit attached to the pedestal in case you need to cut a rope really quickly. If it's become jammed and endangers the rig or the sails or something like that, you need something at hand, super ASAP. Okay, done. So this little bag here contains the second solar panel, and it's going to go over the dodger, and we're going to strap it in position with these elastic straps. Because I don't run the second solar panel most of the time, I needed another plug to put in with it, so I put this little Anderson plug just here, so this can just slot in there, and that's connected to a solar charge controller for that panel. So that's how it works. Now she's putting in some well needed amps and giving us some more power for tonight. Here's where the solar panel sits, on top of the dodger. And yeah, that's going to collect a bit of sun today as the sun especially gets a little bit higher. It's still quite early in the morning. secret chord, the David played it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? What's for lunch, you ask? More wraps, this time with ham off the bone and 3 pickles. Yummy, yummy. Closing in on Pancake Creek. Epic little mooring spot, guys. This is Pancake Creek. It's beautiful. There's nothing here but some sandbanks and fast running water. And I snagged a public mooring, so I didn't have to use the anchor. Although sometimes the anchor's actually bloody easier. But check it out. It's beautiful. It's going to be a nice sleep tonight. Super, super comfy. Morning from Clearwater, guys. We're in Pancake Creek. Today's mission is to go and have a look at the Bustard Head lighthouse. Second oldest lighthouse in Queensland after Cape Morton. Built in 1868. It was the last kerosene powered lighthouse in Australia. It operated with kerosene, so it had to be lit every single night by somebody for 118 years since it was built. It operated like that till 1985. So let's go and check it out. Apparently it's a unique construction. It's all cast iron prefabricated pieces bolted together, the same style as the one at Cape Morton further south from here. And apparently the walk's quite hard to find, so I think I can see the path off the beach there. Now, I've been told that there's lots of sharks in this creek. So I'm going to take the paddleboard. I think I'll be fine. I haven't seen any fins circling around. I'll make it quick and snappy. Pancake Creek. We've got on shore safely. No dramas. Feels like we're a million miles away from anywhere, guys. Really does. Very tidal beach. You can see how steeply shelving it is. There must be a 3 or 4 metre tide here quite easily. The Bustard Head Lighthouse Trail, there's 2 ways to get to it. We're taking the approach from the southern area, and it goes through all this low-lying swamp, which is pretty incredible. There have been crocodiles sighted in this area as well, I believe. That's what the book says. So probably not a great place to be, swamp. Anyway, don't know if I'm going to be able to get back this way at high tide. Give it a go. It's only a 2.4k walk, so that shouldn't take much more than about half an hour in reality. It's slightly uphill, I believe. Walking down into the Bustard Head Cemetery. Quite eerie. Very well maintained. See, the kangaroos are enjoying the short grass. Oh, very sad. Lots of small plots here. corporate power. Line repairer in charge. Lost his life in the execution of his duty by the capsizing of lighthouse boat in Pancake Creek. Wow, drowned. They probably weren't great swimmers back then. Oh, here's a sad one. Beloved daughter Millie Way died 2 years old. Wow, 1898. God bless. Would have been a hard life out here. Here's the captain and his wife buried in the same plot. She survived him by 35 years. 1940 she died. Tell the Volunteer Lighthouse Association is very active in maintaining this area, repainting all the pickets and looking after the joint in general. Good on them. They should have a GoFundMe page to help them keep up this good work. Might talk to them about it. Okay, I just want to correct a few of my facts about the Bustard Lighthouse. It was opened in 1868. It's actually Queensland's first lighthouse, and it was converted from kerosene to electricity in 1935, not as Wikipedia or Schmozzle AI suggested online previously, and what I quoted you before. Difference in tide from when I arrived. Clearwater's actually only in quite a narrow channel of water now. Tomorrow, Cape Capricorn, about 42 or 43 miles. Supposed to be some good breeze, so we'll have a good sail up there. Today I repaired the mainsail in the afternoon. I forgot to film it again. Oh well, show you my handiwork tomorrow. See yous. Living the dream isn't always what it seems. Just before I'm supposed to be getting ready to go tomorrow, clients asked me to do something with a deadline for tomorrow or Friday, so that means I've got to get it sorted tonight. Anyway, it is what it is. Still enjoying a beer, gonna make some dinner after, crank this out and keep everybody happy. Yeah. Morning guys, it's June the 26th. We're leaving Pancake Creek, headed for Cape Capricorn, which is the actual start of the tropics. We may go a bit further to a place called Hummocky Island, which will put us in close proximity to Keppel Island for the next day. Looking forward to it. We've got to get out of Pancake Creek. It's not quite light. I'm just going to follow the track on Navionics that I took in here. That should be pretty good. I've got that on Navionics. I'll show you where that is. So you can see where we are now. That's almost circle work, having a look at the mooring before I picked it up because it's had a couple of ropes on it. And then we can just zoom out of there and you can see the track that we took in. It's this section here that's a bit of a problem. It's very narrow and very, very shallow, and it's only quarter high tide at the moment. There's a couple of shallow patches there and a couple of markers that we have to keep to starboard on the way out. So anyway, we're going against the tide, so we'll give it a go. The tide is rising, so if I hit a sandbank, then I should be able to come off with the tide later on. Stunning morning, guys. This is the upper anchorage at the head of Pancake Creek. Absolutely stunning morning. Light offshore breeze. Don't know how much sailing there's going to be. So we're starting to travel through the designated shipping area for the port of Gladstone. You can see how many AIS targets there are. They're all container ships ready to load bauxite and aluminium from Gladstone, which it's known for. So we've got to keep an eye out on these guys if any of them start to move into the shipping channel. Guys, this is how we make toast on clear water. I've got this little toastery gadget thing, and you just hold it above the burner and wait till it's cooked. So having raisin toast, which is really yummy, with some butter. Dolphin action, guys! Yoo-hoo! Hey boys! Yoo-hoo! Go boys! Yep. Mama, Papa, and the babies. Aww. Wow. Woohoo! Boys and girls, check it out! We're having such fun, as am I. It's blowing about 15 to 17 knots, so we're moving pretty quick. Okay guys, we've got consistently 23 to 25 knots. Had to put a double reef in the main, which means it's as small as it can be. She's pretty blowy out there. This wasn't forecast. Yeah, it's full on. We're ripping off 7.5s, 8 knots sometimes. So, going well. Better now that we double reefed. We're going through a mooring field of tankers again. This is where they all anchor and park. We've got to weave our way through them, make sure they're not moving.
Yeah, aren't you beautiful?
There you are.
Pretty boy.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Are you getting a free ride?
I haven't been just another little milestone, not a biggie, but we've just passed above 23.5 degrees below the equator, which is the Tropic of Capricorn, which means we've officially passed into the tropics. So, hooray! So we're off to Hummocky Island this evening. It's about 8 miles away still, and we're in the tropics, baby! Woo! Hummocky Island, guys, only a couple of nautical miles away. Looks a lot further than it is on these cameras, these little action cams. Tonight's anchorage is an ocean anchorage behind Hummocky Island. I don't know what to expect. I've heard it's rolly, and there's a fairly strong wind change coming through around about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. It's going to be 15 to 21 knots from the south. It is protected where I am, but I think the swell wraps around. There's always a little bit of anticipation with these things. I haven't been here before. There is a fringing reef around it. Hopefully it's all good, because this late in the day there's no real plan B. This is the eastern side of Hummocky Island starting to reveal itself. Okay, let's get the mainsail down. Oh, there's a boat in there already. It's alright. Well, you don't want to fall off the boat. Look at this spot. Guys, Hummocky Island is outrageously beautiful. There's one other boat here, a motorboat. Just have a look at this, guys. Sun setting again. But the island. I mean, seriously. This bay we're in, it's a little bit rolly, but hopefully it'll be fine. Beautiful beach. My God. What a piece of paradise. Hummocky Island has definitely exceeded all my expectations. The mooring's calm enough. There's only one other boat here, and the sunset, well, it's got to be one of the best sunsets I've ever seen, truly. And I know why the author of the cruising guide said, oh, it's a very tiny anchorage, only room for one boat, because he wants to keep it pretty much a secret and doesn't want to let the word out that it's so good. But you could fit 4 or 5 boats in here quite easily. Hey guys, we've got a bit of an issue. Seem to have run out of water. Now, there's no way I could have used 180 litres. This tank holds it actually holds 190 litres, but I set my gauge for 180 litres, the water counter, and seems to have run dry. Let's explore what's going on. The water tank is underneath the V-berth bed. There's an inspection port which we'll open up and have a look and see if we can find any water in there. The fun things we have to do to try and work out what's going on the boat. There's the inspection port. Let's open it up and see if there's any water in the tank. I've got a feeling it's a no. It's not possible I've used 180 litres of water in 4 days or 5 days. No, it's bloody full.
There's shitloads of water in there. So why is the pump not working? Right, well that's good. We don't have to go immediately to a marina. We just got to work out why the pump's not getting the water. Let's sort it out. Morning all, June 27. We're headed from Hummocky Island, a very, very rolly, uncomfortable anchorage, I might say. Off to Great Keppel Island. Let's get wrecked on Great Keppel Island. That used to be the slogan for the advertising for the resort there, get wrecked. Goodbye Hummocky, you godforsaken ocean anchorage. It was horrible, it was so rolly last night. I hardly got any sleep, it was ridiculous. I was thinking about these steep semi-breaking seas that we've got behind us, thinking we must be going into a lot of current. So I checked windy, and here you can see that where we are now we've got 1.7 knots of current coming against us from the direction of Great Keppel Island, and about 20 knots of wind behind us pushing us towards it. That's what's creating these really confused steep seas. This is the eastern side of Great Keppel, the southeastern side. We're going to tuck in behind. Great Keppel, guys. We're moored up at about 5 meters. It's going to drop 3.5 meters, so it'll leave 1.5 meters under the keel. That's tons. We're closest into shore out of anybody, which is fortunate because we've got that shallow draft. Have a look around. It's awesome. There's the beach just in front of us. That's one way to do it. Probably not the right way. Have a look at this. This is a creek that goes into a mangrove area, and it looks like people have boats behind there. I can see some masts. Let's go and check it out before there's no water left in this creek. Actually, I may not make it. It's looking pretty dodgy, pretty low.
that they got a boat with that much draft through that creek, no matter what the tide is. It's enormous. Anyway, good on them. This was probably in preparation for a cyclone bolt hole. Hellbore. Okay. It's a battleship. This is the hut at Svenson's Beach. Apparently the yachties get here at sunset and have drinks together. See if that's the case. Beautiful spot though. I actually do feel like I'm in the tropics. Jeez, the trees are. That's wood. Okay, I think we've found the beach for snorkeling activities. This is it. So we'll go over here and have a check it out. So we've just travelled about 45 minutes by dinghy to try and get to this spot. So let's have a look at what the snorkeling's like. Hopefully it's good. Can't believe it, guys. Going over to the marina, and I'm being followed by Lynn Party and a partner in the red boat behind me. Don't know if you can see it in the distance. Turn around. But if you don't know who Lynn Party is, worthwhile looking her up. She's only sailed 220,000 nautical miles, circumnavigated 4 times, been around all the capes westward against the wind, and in boats with no engines, and home-built boats, well, master-crafted boats by Larry Party, obviously. There's Sahula. That's her partner's boat, big steel sloop. our berth at the Rosslyn Bay Marina. Nice sail over here, only about 8 or 9 miles. And go and check into the office now and see where the toilets are and all that kind of stuff. Then work out what we're going to do about a shopping extravaganza. Oh, Sunday looks busy here. Little bistro and stuff up the top. Nice marina, nice vibe. I think I might come here for dinner. Nice marina, no security, but that's fine. Looks like they've got a great Vietnamese restaurant, so you can get a bowl of Vietnamese beef pho for 23 bucks. That's all right, table service and everything. So that looks like what we're having for dinner. The lady also recommended crying tiger, so that sounds pretty fancy. Yeah. Liking this place. Wish I could stay for another day or so. Got to do some of the boring stuff and wash the clothes. Have a look what I found. Some electric scooters. So, against my better judgment, I'm going to grab one and go into town and get the last few things that I forgot yesterday, and check how these babies go. Hopefully the smile's still on my face when I return. Whoa! Off it goes. Pretty cool. Yeah. There was lots of rain last night, so hopefully the helmet's being disinfected. Oh, jeez, it's going uphill now. Pretty good, not too bad. It's the only way to ride. Just gotta be careful, man. I do not want to come off again. This is a nice little path by the sea. A shared bike path and pedestrian path. So cool. I don't know if this has got the battery to get me to Yapoon. We're going to find out. Might have to dump it. You'd think they'd come and put new batteries or charge them or something. They're at the marina. It's ridiculous. Soldier Crabs by Michael Tweedy. Interesting. In bronze. Well guys, the Neuron scooter experience was a debacle. It said it had plenty of range, but the battery died. Still says it has 9 kilometre range in it. And anyway, that's that. Got to walk back to the marina now. The buses aren't coming for another hour, so I might as well just walk the 2.7 k's back to the marina and get some exercise. Just trying to take a shortcut back to the marina before my head gets completely fried. We're walking around the ow! Just got bitten by something. Walking around the foreshore. Just going to do a quick bushwalk up to the lookout above Rosslyn Bay Harbour. It's called Fan Head. In fact, there's a couple of lookouts. Let's go and check them out. I suppose it's good. I'm getting my 10,000 steps in today, that's for sure. It was nearly 3 kilometres back from where the scooter failed. And now a hilly walk. We're at Fan Rock. It's a pretty spectacular display of molten lava layering and cooling. And out in the distance you can see Great Keppel Island, where we came from yesterday. So here we are overlooking Rosslyn Bay Harbour, where I'm moored down there. Don't know if I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm making a little momentum to leave at the A-frame at Middle Percy Island, which is a famous place where everybody leaves a signature of their boat. So I bought a little cup, and I'm in the process of decorating it. Clearwater, where I'm from, where the boat's from, I mean, and yeah. It's simple. I don't know how long it'll last. Probably won't last more than a couple of years there, but I'm hanging up with a bit of string when I'm in the A-frame. Looking forward to going there. It's an iconic place, and I don't know if it's going to be around for much longer. because the caretaker has moved away. Just putting in some waves. Maybe it needs a bit of rigging. Needs a backstay. Maybe we should extend the boat out a bit more. There, that looks alright. I like it. Clear water. It's got the name of the boat, the type of the boat, little illustration, and my name. Thanks for watching another episode and following my journey. The scenery just gets better in the next video, where I sail and explore the Northumberland group of islands that are the gatekeepers to the Whitsunday Isles. Destinations include Pearl Bay, Hexham Island, the Percy Isles, Curlew Island and Scawfell Island. I am currently at Shore Island, waiting out a strong blow of 25 to 30 knots, and I'm just 10 miles from Hamilton Island, where I will meet my wife Laura and daughter Livia, who I haven't seen for more than 6 weeks. I am so excited.